Welcome to my channel. Yamaha introduced a new variation of the Yamaha Ténéré 700, the World Raid edition, in February 2022. The Yamaha Ténéré 700, nicknamed T7 inches by enthusiasts, is already a very popular middleweight adventure sports motorbike. It isn't the quickest or the most feature-packed, but it is enjoyable, dependable, and simple to ride in a range of circumstances. It depends a lot on where you live and how you prefer to ride, but the T7 is well suited to the majority of people's riding styles. Highways, though not always, dirt roads and back roads, and single track on occasion. Yamaha introduced the Ténéré 700 Rally Edition in 2021, with a rally seat and off-road gear, heavy-duty skid plate, off-road grips, improved chain and radiator protection, and an Acropovi silencer. This bike was more off-road focused. Many motorcyclists already make changes like this. However, certain extras, like as a long-range tank, are difficult to accommodate while maintaining the bike's visual appeal. Let's take a short look at how the Ténéré 700's basic model and the World Raid vary. In a nutshell, the T7 World Raid and Basic editions share the same engine, chassis, brakes, and lighting, mostly. The CP2 engine is a liquid-cooled 689cc parallel twin with 2 overhead cams and 4 valves per cylinder used in both the normal and World Raid editions of the Yamaha Ténéré 700. There are no changes to the engine specifications. It produces 53 kilowatts, 72 bhp, of peak power at 9,000 revolutions per minute and 68 Nm, 50 pound-feet, of peak torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute on both bikes. It's a decent middleweight amount of power that's plenty for highway passing, with a downshift, but won't overwhelm you when you need to slow down. We first saw this engine in the MT-07, then the FZ-07 in the US. Other from modest evolutionary changes to meet emissions limits, it has remained mostly unchanged. The front and rear brakes on both motorcycles are identical, dual 282mm wave rotors with Brembo 4-piston calipers in the front, and a 245mm wave rotor with a Brembo 34mm 2-piston caliper at the back. Both Ténéré 700 motorcycles feature aluminium spoked wheels and Pirelli Scorpion Rally tires on the front and back, with 90/21 front and 150/18 rear. Both the standard T7 and the World Raid sport a 43mm KYB fork and a KYB shock for suspension internally. However, there are some variances. The World Raid is equipped with 2 tanks. Each tank has its own top-mounted filling cap. This has many advantages. Because the tanks are lower, the bike has a lower center of gravity than it would otherwise, similar to the existing T7 with 116-liter tank. Because the gasoline does not travel as much laterally while cornering, the weight distribution is more stable. Specs. Engine size, 689cc. Engine type, liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, 4 volts, parallel twin. Frame type, double cradle steel tube backbone. Fuel capacity, 23 liters. Seat height, 890 mm. Bike weight, 220 kg. Front suspension, 41 mm upside-down forks, fully adjustable. Rear suspension, single shock, fully adjustable. Front brake, 2x282mm discs with 2-piston calipers. Rear brake, 245mm disc with single piston. Front tire size, 90/90 R21. Rear tire size, 150/70 R18.